Welcome to episode 311 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from the GeeksFTW.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
Alrighty, we're back after like a week off. Well, you did your own little podcast.
Yeah, I did a thing.
Which you have yet to give to me, so I could post on.
Oh, you're right. I didn't give it to you.
So, that came out before this, but might come out after. I don't know, or around the same time.
You know what? It is completely edited, so I'll give it to you like right after the show. So
okay.
I just didn't put it on Dropbox. So
gotcha.
But
yeah, you did a special WoW podcast, right?
I did, yeah. Where we mainly just talked about the World of Warcraft lore, and it was fantastic. And I was not alone in dancing to the music at the beginning either. The other two guys also danced, so it was finally nice to see somebody else dancing too.
I've heard the song so many times.
That's why you have to dance.
Like,
so you're not just going, I've heard this so many times.
I also got to keep an ear. I also have to keep an ear out the way we're doing this now. I have to keep an ear out for when it gets low enough for me to intro it. But yeah. Okay, so that should be out a little bit before this episode then.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. Both the guys had a lot of fun, and if you're interested at all in the lore of World of Warcraft, go ahead and listen to that, especially what's going on now, because that's mainly what we talked about was the controversy that's going on right now in game, like that the characters are experiencing. So and I lost your sound again. Yeah, I don't hear you anymore. Kind of hoping that what we did before the show would fix it, but looks like it didn't.
I guess it didn't, no. Well, this will be interesting.
This will be a fun show. And I even told you not to record your end because I got it. I'm good.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, let's get to it. What have you been up to?
Well, I will give you a choice. Do you want me to talk about something kind of bad? Because I got a bunch of stuff that I've been doing. I'm going to talk about a bad thing.
Okay.
Do we talk about it first?
Let's
in
get
the middle
that
of my stuff, or at the end? Okay, because you can kind of see what it is. And it is that I am. This has to do with Realm Royale.
Oh,
I'm done. I quit for now.
I was shocked when I saw this in the show notes earlier.
Well, here's the thing, and a lot of places are reporting about this right now too. That Realm Royale, at its peak 2 months ago, only 2 months, had over, it was like 108,000 concurrent players online.
Ooh, that's not good.
108,000 online.
Not
That's pretty
compared
good.
to not compared to the other ones. Not
I
compared to like Fortnite or even PUBG.
108,000 on a game that is at the time was 2 weeks old.
I guess, yeah.
Like that it was phenomenal. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, so many people are playing this game."
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'd expect there to be more because there are so many people
Uh,
always interested in more.
yeah, I mean, but okay, 108,000 at its peak, 2 weeks after launch. You know, people were like really hyped about this game. You know, it can go. You know, it's awesome. Now, it's at less. It's at around 3,000. That is a drop of over 93%.
Like,
I can't hear you.
really?
Okay, there we go. There we go. I got you back.
I was saying that's Lawbreakers like drop.
Yeah, it got bad. And there's a fantastic article on crownroyale.com that basically it basically, which that's not by them. It's a fan site and everything, but it basically lays out everything that basically happened that led up to this. And it was at that launch, you know, it was the reason it gained the popularity that it did was that major streamers, you know, kind of found it and started streaming it like right away, like Ninja. They point to him as where a lot of the fans came from and why it got so big so fast. But because a game, you know, an online game getting big a lot faster than it expected to, it can lead to some technical problems. And that was one of the things that the article pointed out was, you know, there were server issues, there were hit detection issues, which they're still not all fixed, even now. You know, there's tons of clips online where, you know, you can see a clip of a guy shooting another guy in the head and nothing happens. There are tons of those clips. But that led to, you know, yes, it did lead to some of people leaving, but what did make a lot of people leave were the controversial patches that they keep putting out. And I say keep because the last one lost me.
What happened?
Well, the first one, and this actually goes back to the first controversial patch, and that was around the time you started playing, the Forge patch, where they got rid of the chicken trophies, they got rid of being able to forge the class weapons in the Forge, which a lot of people point to. That's what made the game. That's what made the game was that kind of thing. And that when you look at the graph of it going down, that's that first major drop off was that Forge patch. And then it kind of keeps going from there. They added hit scan weapons. A lot of people didn't like the hit scan weapons. Then they added the SMG. The SMG was completely overpowered and broke the game completely. And a lot of people just started leaving because of that kind of stuff. And then the latest one happened. Well, okay, 2 weeks ago, we saw they released the patch notes. And in it was a lot of the stuff from the Forge patch that people did not like. the fact that the legendary weapons were popping out of chests in the world. A lot of people didn't like that because too many people were getting legendary weapons immediately. Like first drop, first chest, legendary weapon. Well, not only did they add weapons, the legendary weapons to the chest in the field, they also added legendary armor and abilities. I didn't get that. There's gonna be a lot of that in this episode, by the way. I lost it again. There's gonna be a lot of me saying that.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get this fixed. I did a quick Google search and it looks like this might be an issue. Maybe I'll do some. I didn't really say anything though. I was just like, huh.
Oh, okay. Okay. But it was a pretty long list of changes, and 90% of them people were not happy with them at all. Like they just like, this is awful. Don't do this one. And about a week later, they hadn't pushed the patch live, which people were happy with. And during a Smite stream, a developer said, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna push that particular version live. We're gonna take it down and rework it to make everybody happy." And then Monday, they said, "Hey, we're taking the servers down. We're gonna push the revised patch live." And as soon as the servers came back up, they gave us the patch notes. There was one line changed. They changed one fucking line in that list of patches that a lot of people did not freaking like. And I lost William completely.
Oh, I'm here. Didn't know that was gonna happen.
I lost your video.
No.
Spinning circle.
Hold on.
Well, okay, you're here. Out of that giant list of patch notes that the fans did not like, they changed one line, and it was a line that, when I said like 90% didn't like, it was in that 10% that nobody really cared, that didn't care if it changed or not. I mean, some people probably cared, but it was like, okay. And the change was, before, it said that the weapon upgrade path, meaning from base of the white to green to purple to legendary, the damage increase, like, white you got 0%, green 10% in increase in damage, purple 20%, legendary 30%. Okay, they changed that to 0, 5, 15, 30. That was what they changed. Like, what? Nobody asked for that. That was not the change we wanted you to make. And like, you go on the forums, so many people are like, just like, we're done. This game's dead, completely dead. Hi-Rez, you are not listening to the fans at all, and you're trying to cater to the new players, supposedly, but not trying to keep them.
It's like, yeah, so, apparently there aren't new players, because...
Yeah, they're... So I'm keeping an eye on Realm Royale, but at the moment the game is uninstalled.
Okay, I uninstalled that game myself. Then I don't need that on my hard drive.
Is it?
I was looking through my stuff and I'm like, I'll keep it because Stuart likes to play it. But if you're done for it right now, then
Not anymore.
uninstall.
And they removed chicken trophies again, but and they just removed the the need for them because you can just now craft weapons without the chicken trophies, which is complete bullshit. Because I think you should probably try to earn the ability to have the best weapons, the best weapons in the game. So I put that in quotes because there's been some like, oh, this purple weapon does more damage than its legendary counterpart. That's fucking broken.
Yeah, I understand that can be kind of frustrating. But I never completely was on board with the game. I mostly only played it because it was something to play, for us to play. But
I understand that. You know what? I may move to Fortnite. Who knows?
oh, okay. Which I need to get back into Fortnite because I've been not playing it the last bit myself. But yeah, this was shocking. I was shocked to see this. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah, and the thing is, iRes, which okay, here's another thing. They gone the way of PUBG as the development team for Realm Royale, split off and as their own company now. They're now called Heroic Leap. The way that PUBG Corp split off from Bluehole, it's basically the exact same way. Bluehole is still the parent company, just PUBG Corp just actually are the developers. Same as here. And kind of since this patch went live, that has been the only news. That has been the only thing from them was saying, "Hey, the developers are now known as Heroic Leap," and they've said nothing about it other than, "Oh, yeah, there's a fix because the daily quests are still having people get chicken trophies that are no longer in the game. There's a fix coming." It didn't fix it. People are still getting.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that made sense with PUBG because that game was just blowing the records, like it's just breaking. And it's like, okay, we have the funds make make a dedicated team just to this. And but something like Realm Royale, I don't know if like sense because obviously they're not fixing. There's not any more dedication going towards Realm Royale because of this move.
Well, they weren't the only ones to do it either. Like, I think the Smite team also became their own studio as well. So I think it would. I wouldn't be surprised if Paladins also did the move as too. Just have their own games, their own companies. Like, okay,
That's okay. But whatever.
yeah, and yeah.
But you got your time's gonna be dedicated to WoW, so
Yeah, that's very true. That's all I've been playing since Monday is WoW, and I'm not going to say too much about it other than I like it so far. I like the because it's every other expansion that are like, yay, it's a good one. This is a bad one. This is a bad one. This is a good one. This is a good one again. It goes up and down. And this is supposedly where the lull is gonna be. But I'm having a blast with it so far, so
That's good.
that's all I want to say about that. But I have been playing two other things. One being Dead Cells, or as I wrote in OBS, Dead Cells. That's a fun fucking game.
A lot of people are liking it.
I picked this up last week and I streamed a little bit of it too. This is a fun fucking game. It's a roguelite. And it's a side scroller. The other game that really drug like this that I really liked was Rogue Legacy. Is that what the name of the game is? That sounds right. Well, in this one, you basically, it's a roguelike. You know, you kill enemies, you get cells, you use the cells to buy upgrades, and then and it's hard, so you die a lot. And they're the thing that I think is kind of cool, especially for streaming, is there's stream integration built into it. And I had my sister test this out with me because nobody freaking watches my streams. so my sister joined in, and we were playing. Yeah, I say we were playing because you can, I forget what it's called now. It's like Captain Chicken. That's what it's called. It's called Captain Chicken, where a viewer is randomly picked and their name shows up in the game on it's not a chicken, it is a freaking dove that just kind of follows behind you. And like anything that they say in chat will show up on screen. And you cannot heal yourself using the potions. They have to type heal to heal you. Or they have to or they can not type heal and be a complete asshole and just not heal you. Or they can heal you when your health is full and just completely just waste your potion. Yeah, that opens up the ability to be complete dicks. And then the chat can also like pick like get more stats in the utility, or survival, or I forget what the purple one is. To when you ever upgrade your stats, just like put more into here, into here, into here. And that's unique on each run, so it's not a persistent thing. But it's really fun. It's really fast. It kind of wants you to speed run it a bit, because some of the levels have gates that lock after a certain amount of time has passed since the start of the run. And like the first one is on the second level, and it locks after two minutes. So you have to beat the level, get to level 2, and get to that point within 2 minutes of your run. So So it kind of, and in it there's a bunch of gold, a bunch of you might be blueprints, might be weapons. There might be cells that you just flat out just had to skip because you were just running through all the enemies. So it does reward you significantly for doing the speed run. And yeah, that game is a blast. I like it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I will continue playing it when my WoW has passed. My WoW urge has passed.
Okay. I know a lot of people are really liking this game.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, around the time that I picked it up, I heard a lot of the gaming podcasts that I listened to. They all started talking about it a bunch too. So yeah, it's a pretty popular game right now. But the thing I also played, and this shocked even me that I played it. It was the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 open beta.
Oh wow. I'm shocked. You mentioned this to me, yeah, but
yeah, it was like hey, if you want to jump in and join me, it's live now. That's why I mentioned it to you.
I didn't know you were playing it though. Yeah, did you mention you were playing it?
Yeah, I thought I did.
No, you just said the Blops
Nope,
4.
I just said it's open beta. FYI. Okay. Yeah, I didn't say I was playing.
I totally would have jumped on board. I mean, it's over now, right?
Yeah, it is over. Ended Monday morning. But it was only from Friday to Monday, and they said that if you reach the max level within that weekend, you would get a little token that would open up the created class from the beginning, because it's been like that since Modern Warfare 4, or Modern Warfare, I should say. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. That's what I meant to say. It's been like that, reach level 5, and then you can, create a class. And they said, if you reach max level, we'll give you a token where you can you start at level 5. And the max level is 40. I got to 39, or to 35. Sorry, not 39. I got to 35 within the weekend.
Oh wow. You played a bunch of it, I guess.
I played a good chunk of it, yeah. It was 2 times XP, but still. That was a good chunk. And you've played Call of Duty since I have, so you're the best person to ask. Did they get rid of grenades before? Like, not get rid of them, but like make them like really high up in the unlocked tree.
I don't think so. I don't remember that being a thing.
Because I want to say it was like 37 to unlock frag grenades.
Huh. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. But I do know.
Yeah, you're gone again.
Okay, I do know they got rid of all the craziness with Call of Duty, like the
They
wall
got rid of
running and
wall running and the doing the double jump stuff. Some of
yeah,
the craziness is still there.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you know.
You're going in and out.
Am I?
Yeah. We may end up recording your end.
Is that any better?
I can hear you.
Am I going in and out though?
Not at the moment.
Okay, let's hope that works.
And I don't know if you're holding really, really still or you're not moving.
Oh, I'm holding still. Yeah.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, you're not moving. I don't know if the camera's frozen or what. Okay. Anyway, there's still some of the craziness, like there still are different. It reminds me a lot of the Rainbow Six Surge Siege stuff. You know, like different classes. You know, different people have different abilities, that kind of a thing. That's in the game, and I think that was in Black Ops 3.
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was. Like all that stuff is still there, and I played a lot of one of the characters because one of her abilities was a freaking grenade. I'm like, I need a grenade. I just have to have one right now. So I played her a lot. I think her name was Battery. And I want to say like the characters from Black Ops 3, you know, are still in Black Ops 4. And I want to say like their abilities maybe are the same or maybe slightly tweaked. Because one of the characters I totally remember was a dude who jumped really high up in the air and smashed the ground and killed a lot of people around him. That dude is still there. So, but I actually had fun with it for the most part. I mean, it reminded me a lot of the things that I had a kind of I'm gonna call them issues with from back when I did play Call of Duty. Like, how did that guy just teleport? You know, where did that teammate come from? Where the guy just shot me in the back? Like, I swear there was a teammate behind me, and the dude shot me in the back. How did he get there when I had a teammate behind me? Or I swear that dude missed the two people that are in front of him to hit me in the back of the room. I swear he just aimed directly at me and just deliberately didn't kill those guys. You know, that kind of stuff. Like, oh, yeah, this team is very well coordinated. Meanwhile, my teammate isn't staring at the corner, shooting the roof or shooting the ceiling right now. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna do great. You know, that kind of stuff. That reminds us, like, you know what? I remember this is what Call of Duty was like back in the day. It's kind of refreshing to see that nothing has changed on that end. So, but it wasn't that bad.
I mean, I have not enjoyed.
You're going in and out.
I don't know what to do about this.
Let's record your end. That way, quick behind the scenes of how we used to do this back in the day, and we still did up until today. And I said no.
But that just means the stream's not hearing me too. So
That's true.
I don't know what the issue with this is. I don't know.
Okay, I'm ready to sync whenever you are. Are you good?
Yes.
Okay, let's go 10 seconds. Three,
3,
two,
2,
1.
1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not because Audacity is working just fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, a lot of that first sentence was gone, so I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what the issue is, because you're not hearing that from me, are you? I'm just coming through like normal. Nope, I got nothing. He said he's going to restart Discord. So
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, hopefully this works. Hopefully that I don't know. Maybe it just started up bad. I hope.
Maybe.
Oh, why is my There we go. Okay. Um what was I saying? Yeah, the Treyarch games. Haven't played a Treyarch Call of Duty that I haven't liked. Haven't enjoyed.
Oh,
Really enjoyed
is
World of
this
War.
a Treyarch one? I mean, I know it's Black Ops, but
It is,
yeah,
yeah.
it's okay.
What was it? 3? That was the bad Treyarch one. I think that was their first.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was 3, Modern Warfare, then it was World of War, Mod Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and then it started going crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of where I stopped. Was Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 was amazing. Ugh. I really enjoyed Black Ops 2. My question is, we're getting Nuketown again, right? Because
It wasn't in the beta,
they always bring
but
Nuketown back.
it will be in some capacity. I know it because I know it's going to be in the Battle Royale game mode. I'm not hearing what you're saying, but I'm reading your lips, and yet you didn't hear that there was going to be a Battle Royale in Call of Duty?
No, I knew about the Battle Royale. I just didn't know Nuketown was going to be part of it.
Yeah, what they said they're going to do is they're going to like the famous maps from, the Call of Duties in the past. They're integrating them into the map of the Battle Royale.
That's kind of cool.
I'm not. I also think that's a little cool.
Cool. Yeah. Hmm.
Which there's going to be another beta just for that mode in September.
For 10th?
I don't know the date. I just know it's in September. So, but to be honest, like this, I was like, I might pick this up at some point. Maybe I won't pick it up right away, but I may end up picking up Black Ops 4.
Yeah, it might be on sale during Black Friday since it's coming out a month. It's coming out in October. We've never had a Call of Duty game. I don't think has ever, because it always comes out like right Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's never on sale. So this one might actually be discounted a little bit.
It might be.
That, or if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get, what, 20% off?
Yeah, if you buy a physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they need to switch that to codes. They really do. That'd be
Really?
amazing.
Because if it's a disc, I can't use Game Share with it. Because my sister really likes the Call of Duty series, and if I pick it up on disc, she'll kill me.
That's funny.
Well, also what I could do, because it is on the Blizzard launcher, I could pay for it with WoW Gold.
Oh, so you begin the PC, or?
I would rather play it on the PC, because that's where I played it. I played it on PC, and I got the twitchy in there, so I was twitching on guns and maybe shouldn't twitch on, like the shotgun. And it wasn't the twitch before you fire, it was after. For some reason, it would just happen. Like it wasn't the game, it was me. I was shooting the shotgun, and then for some reason just going whoop as I shot it. So I did this kind of sweep as I shot, and what I did one time was I had my hand up on the mouse like this for some reason, and I clicked and twitched, and the mouse went oof and flew back. So I ended up throwing my mouse as I was playing. But yeah, I may end up buying the console version and then working really, really freaking hard and buying the PC version with WoW Gold. This is not exactly cheap. Using WoW Gold. In fact, I'm wondering how much. I'm wondering what the conversion rate is, because the conversion rate actually fluctuates all the freaking time. So I'm curious at the moment on how much it is. Come on, load. Okay, how much is a WoW token? Because this is the same thing that that people can use in-game gold to pay for more WoW time. This is the exact same thing, only you can convert that into Blizzard currency, so you can buy like other things on other games. Oh, I think I got to be in game to see how much gold it is, but dang, it'd be around. It'd probably be close to 700,000 gold, which that's a lot. That's a lot of gold. I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's still recording on Audacity.
Okay, today's fun. This audio would be fun to edit.
Audacity was listening to me curse while. But yeah, so what, 700,000 gold you said? So that's
Yeah.
what, 50, 60 bucks? Is it 50 bucks
Yeah.
on PC or is it 60?
I would think it'd be 60.
Okay, so I guess I don't know. I guess it just depends whether or not that's worth it for you.
Uh, it probably won't happen. That will not happen. I can almost guarantee you that I will not, because I will find another gold sink in game to spend all that gold on. Whether it be repairs when I start raiding or what.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Ops 4 though.
Wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. There's a new mode called Heist Mode. At least that new mode to me. I don't think it's been in the game before. Heist Mode, it puts a bag of cash on the map, kind of in the center of the map. It's only on one of the maps that I ever played it on, so I don't know if it's on any. So I don't know, but I put it in the middle, and it became a very much like Counter-Strike, where you start out with just a pistol, and you have to buy. There's a buy menu at the beginning of each round, where you buy your equipment, and then you run in, and you only have one life per round. So, and you actually go down and crawl around, like, it take Counter-Strike and mix it with Siege, and that's what it was like.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the Achievement Hunter. They did a video on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they played a little bit of the heist mode. And I didn't care for it at all, really.
I'm really I don't I'm really not that disappointed that there's not going to be a single.
Yeah. I would wish they would then reduce the price.
I
But
mean,
no.
they're doubling down on, it's not like you're getting less game. It's just the game is focusing on these other modes.
I mean, the
Still
single
getting as
player,
much content.
the single player, definitely. I always felt like it was tacked on anyway. Like, especially towards the end, like the single player just was like, nah. That's not why people are playing the game. That's not what you're focusing on, and we can tell.
I mean, you didn't think having Kevin Spacey or having the dude from Law and Order, you just became like, oh yeah, we got this actor, and he's gonna be like the bad guy. And this
Yeah.
year we got this. Definitely felt tacked on. Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think I heard that Battlefield 5 was getting a Battle Royale mode. Did you?
Yeah, they announced it at the press conference.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely just forgot about that. I knew there was Battlefield news, but it wasn't good news.
it was one of the only like battle royale modes announced.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was announced
We
at
had we had
E3.
the we had the little like, okay, I'll bet this many. Oh, I'll bet this
Yeah,
many, and
that actually was one of them. Yeah.
luckily, I, I was way over. I think I was over, but I was still way closer than you. You thought there was gonna be a lot.
Yeah. I have no idea what Porco Dio is. You've said it twice now, so I don't know what that means. Um, yeah, I may end up picking up Black Ops 4, but it won't be for a bit because it comes out in October, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, pretty sure Red Dead Redemption 2 also comes out in October. So
That's true.
that's going to be my game for that month anyway. With September being Spider-Man, and like those are like the only two games I'm looking forward to the rest of the year is Spider-Man and Red Dead. So um yeah, I guess that's it for me. What about you? What have you been up to these past 2 weeks?
Oh, I really haven't been playing any Fortnite. I played a little last night, but I've been kind of like, I don't know. I've been doing some stuff in Destiny 2 because they released a bunch of like armor sets, like this quest line where didn't I 2 weeks ago, or did I not?
I didn't catch what you said.
Did I talk about Destiny 2 last or 2 weeks ago? The
Yes, you
armor
did. That
quest line.
I don't know. You didn't talk about the armor quest line. Just you were back into playing Destiny 2.
Yeah, they
Or
got
if you did, I blocked it out. Honestly.
well, they had an armor quest line where they had these missions that they were remixes of these 5 missions that were like from this campaign that they like redid slightly. Some of them were a bit tougher, which is like the final mission of the campaign was one of them, and it was a bit tougher. And it's like, that should have been tougher because it was very easy the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been of the campaign should be tough. But yeah, so you do like the mission. Each piece of armor has like you start out with green armor, and each they have like complete this this remix mission or whatever. Each of them has one, and then it's like, okay, now make this many elemental orbs. Like when you're wearing the full set of armor, whatever your class is, you make elemental orbs of that. So if you're doing solar, whenever you kill stuff, you make solar orbs. Then there'll be other stuff like get super kills in Crucible, or you know do this many strikes. That blue, and the light level would go higher, and then you'd finally upgrade it to purple, and it'd be like 400 light level, which the cap, the normal cap is 385. So that's kind of a big, bump. But it's gonna be kind of it's you know get catalysts for it, which are kind of like mods, that beef it up a little, but it's kind of pointless to do because it's gonna be irrelevant out in like 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks from Tuesday.
I can't hear you.
Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
2 weeks from Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, that's so 2 weeks from Tuesday is when the new big expansion is going to come out, which it seems like they're really adding and changing quite a bit and giving a lot. I mean, this is the most content I think they've ever, you know, given. I mean, at least they've ever shared. Hopefully, there's a lot more than just what they've been sharing. But I don't know. It is Bungie and Destiny, so who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, I did that armor stuff. That was kind of fun. I did some of the moments of triumph stuff. I got my T-shirt code, which I have yet to like put on eBay to see if I could sell it or not, because they did that again. Where you do all this stuff in the game and you earn a code for a T-shirt that you can buy,
Right.
which is like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So it was a lot easier to get the T-shirt though this time around. A lot easier. So I don't know if I've seen people are actually buying them or not. So I'm gonna just put mine up just if it's so. But so yeah, I'm kind of like done with that now. I mean, I still haven't done the like when the game came out. They came out with a raid, and then with the first expansion or because I call like the little packs I call they're DLCs. They say expansions, but I don't think of an expand. Expansion is like what's coming up in two big huge content. Like just enormous amount of content, not just like, oh, here's a couple strikes, here's a couple story missions, here's a couple maps, and that's it. That's like
Mm-hmm.
just little DLC. But the first one came out
I've lost you again.
okay. The raid takes place on this ship, and the raid layers take place like on the same ship but in different areas. So I played the first raid layer and it was really kind of tiny. It's like a mini raid, way smaller than the normal raid. I haven't played the second one. I'm trying. I want to play through that at least. That's like the last thing I really want to do with Destiny until the new expansion comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I'm pretty much done. It was fun going back and shooting stuff and earning that armor just because. But yeah, I'm kind of done with that. I'm I'm gonna jump back into Fortnite a bit, but I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of not feeling like, jumping into it as much as I have in the past. So I'm kind of like, I have like 2 weeks until, I'm gonna give this Destiny 2 Forsaken expansion a shot. So maybe I'll play some of my backlog in this 2 weeks. I just have to figure out what. Because it's
Life is
so.
Strange.
Yeah, I do need to finish that. That really won't take too long. Just do that. I can.
uh, Roughly 2.5 hours each episode.
Yeah, I think I'm on episode 3, so it won't take too long. But yeah, I'm just I don't know. I just and I kind of been like just watching TV and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I just lies.
I got the very last syllable of that sentence.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I finished through I watched and finished all of House of Lies. That's the
Okay.
Showtime show with Don Cheadle and Kristen Bell.
Okay.
That was pretty good. The ending was did they mean to end like this, or did it just the like were they just canceled? I don't know. It ended really weird. It could have been either or, but yeah, that was a pretty enjoyable show. Uh, it's a Showtime show, but it's on Amazon Prime, so if anyone's interested. Uh, and like I told you, after this, I'm gonna watch that Disenchanted.
I watched the first episode and pretty good.
Yeah, I love Futurama. I've enjoyed Simpsons episodes, but for the most part, I don't really like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I for one think The Simpsons have been on way too long. Like,
I will not disagree with you there. Actually,
like
I grew up watching the Simpsons, but I haven't watched any or had the really urge to in a good long while. So,
I mean, when did The Simpsons come out?
90, 91?
December 17th, 1989. So it's almost as old
89.
as me. I have it by 3 months exactly. I'm older than The Simpsons by 3 months exactly. To the so yeah, that's kind of crazy. You know, that show's been that long, and I can't remember the last time I watched a Simpsons episode. Definitely not this decade.
uh, Back when like they did they did the move to FXX, there was that whole where they played every single episode.
Yeah, for like a week.
I did watch a couple there, and I want to say even got on Hulu and watched some current episodes.
Yeah, but I'm just like, it's the South Park joke. Simpsons did it. Like they've done everything. What more can they do? Like I r- I don't know. It got to a point where I was just like, I don't really, there's other stuff, newer stuff that I want to watch that's
Yeah,
different. You get tired of watching the same stuff over and over again. And, it's got to be something truly special for me to want to just
yeah. I
religiously.
I Disenchanted is only 10 episodes long, so
And I'll be done with that before the weekend ends.
and I want to there I don't at least the first episode I'm pretty sure was not 30 minutes long. I think it was 40 or 50. Like because I felt like it went on like I feel like this should be over by now, but it's not. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I just been I haven't really been playing a whole lot, but I need to get back into playing. I need to get back into playing stuff and streaming. So look out for that, people. I'm gonna start streaming again soon. Alrighty, I guess we can do news.
Yeah, we can do some news. Let's see here. Start with mine, I guess. And oh, that's a wrong thing. I want this. Discord has started at least they're not it's not widespread, but Discord is gonna have their own game store service. You know, a lot of, you know, like Steam, like they got their friends in chat thing looking a lot like Discord. Well, now Discord's gonna look a lot more like Steam.
Yeah, because we just love when, oh, EA has their own platform service. Oh, Ubisoft has
Well,
theirs.
here's the
Oh,
thing that actually makes Discord okay in that end, because in their last like major update to Discord, they added the games tab. And in the games tab, you can actually launch any game basically from there. Like, I'm pretty sure you can launch Fortnite from Discord. Like, it'll automatically just launch up the Epic launcher and then launch into Discord, or launch into Fortnite.
yeah, I logged into Fortnite like to claim my like daily whatever, and there was some notification about a Discord. Like Discord popped up and was telling me stuff. So yeah, that might be true.
They've said that they're going to use other people's launchers to launch the game from Discord, which great. You know, because they're already looking at, you know, your PC and what executable you're running, and kind of, yeah, you know, kind of if the game's if they know what it's going through, they can help launch it. So, and like they will not, let's see, what were the, see, some THQ game is coming to Discord first. I forget if they said like if any like named any games that are coming to Discord first, because they're going to have some inclusive stuff on Discord first, but it's going to be, I think, for like a short window. Well, short compared to what other platforms have their time exclusives. It's going to be like 90 days. That's their exclusive window. And right now it's only in the testing, in the beta version, and I heard it's live in like some region of Canada. I don't know. I'm not. Discord might be Canadian. I don't know.
I have no clue. I'm surprised Discord hasn't like Microsoft hasn't bought in Discord yet.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want that or not. You know, I am also surprised.
I mean, Discord integration with Xbox and PC.
Yeah, like, hey,
that'd be so great.
Using Discord to get into a Xbox party chat would be fan-fucking-tastic. Because as you experienced last night, apparently, the Xbox app on PC is still fucking broken as shit. And you gotta jump through freaking hoops to get it to work.
It definitely
when
has
no
issues.
other voice service, you have to jump through hoops like that. So, I don't know. I think this is kind of cool, but depends on what games kind of appear on there. You know, it says THQ and Deep Silver, which I'm pretty sure they're owned by the same parent company. So,
yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of having all these. I mean, I have Discord anyways, so it's not as bad. But
right, I mean, it's not asking you to download something new. But
you
like
know,
I said, you know, its games tab will launch the launcher for you. So it helps you with your plethora of every single, you know, Ubisoft has their own launcher, EA has their own launcher, Bethesda has their own launcher, Twitch
Which
has their own
apparently
launcher.
Fallout 76 isn't going to be on Steam. So it's going to
Nope,
be on
it's
yeah.
only going to be on there. I mean, I have the Bethesda launcher just because I looked into getting into the beta. And in order to find any fucking information on how to get into the beta, I had to download the launcher.
And pre-order it, right?
That yeah,
work?
yeah. But like initially,
Gotcha.
how to find out how to get into the beta, you had to download the freaking launcher. So, but they can all be launched through Discord. So I'm probably that's probably makes me the happiest that it all gets funneled through Discord anyway. So that's really all I had for news.
Alrighty, I got a couple topics. So a game you played, it's just called Vampire, right?
Yes, or I've also heard it called Vampire.
Vampire. That's why I wasn't sure if it was Vampire or Vampire. Yeah.
I've always called it Vampire. I don't know what Don't Nod calls it.
Well, apparently they're getting a TV show made.
Or at least the rights have been sold. Let's put it that way.
The rights have been sold. Yes. Was it the? Well, it says it's being adapted as a television show. Fox 21 has the rights. Yes, which that's kind of weird. Fox 21 versus just Fox.
It's 21st Century Fox.
Yeah, I guess, but it's still kind of.
I mean, they used to be called 20th Century Fox, but now they're.
I mean, now it's Disney.
Has that officially gone through?
I think it has. I think the shareholders agreed on it or something like that. I don't know. Cuz so their bid was like 60 million and then Disney was like nope, 71 million or 71 billion. Sorry, billion, not million.
Yeah, and Comcast was like, "Okay, we're out."
But so yeah, Fox that's interesting, I guess. I mean,
yeah, they bought the rights. Whether a show comes out of it or not is another story. Thinking back, like, it could be an interesting period piece, kind of similar to Penny Dreadful.
Yeah,
because I definitely got a Penny Dreadful vibe from the game, so I think it could be okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the story really, so.
Except the story basically is a doctor comes home from World War II and gets bit. So now he has to balance being a doctor and saving people and his urge to drink blood. Meanwhile, there's a faction of vampires that are rising up and stuff and vampire action. Yeah, that's mainly like where I got in the story.
I mean, if you're a vampire, I guess being if you're a doctor, I guess being a vampire also can have its benefits. I mean, you have access.
Yeah, I mean,
to
he had very readily access to blood.
Oh, excuse me, so and so. It's time for your physical. We need to draw some blood. Like yeah, so I thought. But anyway,
if it was only drawing blood, that was like, no, you got to kill the person. Oh fuck.
Oh really? Huh.
Yeah, and it was always a person like if they have ties to somebody else, then that other person becomes a vampire hunter that you'll beat out in the world.
Okay.
But
Uh,
I would almost guess that they would just use that world and not necessarily retell the story of the game, because that's usually how that stuff goes. If it does ever happen,
Yeah,
they would just use the world.
it's that Fox is like still like pursuing things like this, like when they might be bought out and this stuff might not actually happen. I don't know. It's interesting. I heard mixed things about this game. This game it really intrigued me. Um, but you've said some
The
mixed things
combat
yourself.
is not great. I think the combat could have been a lot smoother, a lot better. Um, and some of this, and the game itself wasn't bad, but it definitely didn't feel. It felt like it could have been made 5 or 6 years ago, and it would have been a lot more, a lot well received. Because some of the systems that it implemented just kind of seemed dated a little bit, and something we've moved past.
Gotcha. But I mean, it's this is brand new and this is happening like when there's all these other properties, video game type properties that are probably way better suited for like a show.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, that's
I think
possibly.
Mass Effect show would be fantastic, and that just popped in my head.
I'd love like I don't know Fallout. That'd be awesome.
That could
I
be
could see a
interesting.
I could see a Fallout show on AMC.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, who knows how long Walking Dead's gonna be? So get your post-apocalyptic show there, or
yeah.
if I'd want to see like either like Netflix, because they're doing what Witcher.
Are they the one doing Witcher?
I think they are, and like Superman wants to play the main character, and it's like,
Hmm.
well, I mean, by the time, really, because I don't want them to have to CGI like a whole beard when you're playing Superman in the next DC movie, because that's not gonna look good at all. Uh, so yeah, he's come out and he said he wanted to play, was it Geralt?
Yes,
Yeah.
Geralt. Uh, Blue is unfortunately not in the chat anymore. Geralt of Rivia. I think that's his name.
Oh, that's a game I need to go back to and finish.
Yeah, me too. I just like, yeah, I should really play The Witcher. Oh, but do I have 100 plus hours? No, I don't.
Yeah. See, I have the save still somewhere, but it's on Origin and it's like I remember last time I tried reinstalling it and uploading my save, it was just a pain in the ass, you know, because the save I guess either at the time the save didn't I don't know if Origin has cloud saves now, but at the time they didn't. So I had to save on my actual PC, and that's Steam just made Steam. We've gotten so comfortable with Steam.
Yeah, we
It
have.
just works. I could play a game, go on another computer, install the same game, pick up where I left off. No
Yeah,
problem. I can uninstall it, download it a couple years later, pick up where I left off. Like Steam, it just works. Steam is so good with that regards. But yeah, so I don't know. I'd want it to be either on like Netflix or something like, Showtime, HBO, something where you could get like, you know, you don't have as much censorship as, an
hmm
AMC or something like that. So yeah, but like I said, there's probably so many more properties that are better suited for a show than something new like this. That really and truly, I have not heard much about this game. I heard a little bit when it came out, but that's about it.
Yeah, it kind of made its.
Like
I think the splash that it got was kind of what it deserved. Was so.
end of the year game talks. I don't think this is gonna.
I don't think it's going to be on many people's.
Yeah, I really don't.
Unless
But
unless it's we love vampiregames.com. You know, it won't be on anybody's game of the year list.
yeah, so what's it called? Next one I got. Okay, this one's kind of interesting. Walmart into VR and VR shopping experiences.
Okay,
Patents.
here's what I imagine. Because I saw the movie Valerian recently, I didn't get what you just said. You're you're completely gone now.
I was saying I'm sorry, because I heard that movie was pretty bad.
Well, yeah, it wasn't great. Um, I, yeah. Anyway, because I saw the movie recently, there's a scene in that movie where people go to this market world, basically. It's a world market, and they do so on their each individual planets by going to an area that where you put on VR, somewhat like VR thing, and walk through the VR world. You buy the thing, take it to like basically the checkout area, and it insta teleports it to your location. And it just kind of like Walmart in VR. I'm reminded of that scene in Valerian. Nothing. I got nothing from you.
See, it was going good for a while.
It was going good. Yeah, until I start talking.
I don't know, but so yeah, the patent pretty much showrooms, virtual reality
Mm-hmm.
showrooms, which this this is gonna have a big impact on Best Buy because they're pretty much just like showrooms. Like they have deals with a lot of you know uh have their that
Mm-hmm.
displayed because they don't really buy a lot. People don't really go to Best Buy as much anymore,
No.
and a lot of their business I've heard is because they in 4K, Ultra HD, QLED, OLED, whatever TVs and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just have one question to Walmart. Why? What do you have to show in VR? Like that just like you buy like the furniture that they sell is cheaper than IKEA stuff. And like you don't buy big things at Walmart.
I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, kind of cool if you want to like, if it was like a real time, like VR real time in your Walmart. So you could go and, you know, basically like you could shop and then check out and then go to Walmart and have the pickup, thing
I
that they have
I
there.
guess here's the thing. I don't shop. That's not something I do. Okay, I might shop on Amazon, but I don't shop in places like Walmart. I don't, and what I mean by I don't shop is I go there to pick stuff up. I go there, I know what I'm getting. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just going there, trying not to get stabbed, and leaving. The Walmart here is it's kind of bad. That's why I don't go there at all. Like, oh, I got deodorant. Can I get it at Kroger? I can. Good. So, I don't go to Walmart at all anymore. So, I don't like. I don't see anybody using this.
Yeah, I mean it. Unless it's done really well, which I don't know if Walmart's gonna really set this up to do well, and also for VR headsets like adopted, aren't really well adopted yet.
No, they're not.
Even if you combine all the VR headsets, including the ones we have.
Right. I think they would do better with an AR setup than a VR. Kind of the way that Amazon does AR. Have you tried out Amazon's AR?
I have not, no.
It is actually pretty damn cool. Because they sell stuff like couches and big stuff that you might, do I have room for that? I don't know. You can pull up your phone, go to the AR menu, and it will put it in your living room, and it's pretty damn cool. Like, I actually tried it out. Hey, yeah, I kind of need a new couch. I've this couch I have here is maybe 15 years old. It's an old couch. It's like I could use a new couch. Let's see, will this one fit? Yeah, kind of the same size, so it's pretty cool. And also for some reason they're also like plush dolls and stuff. Like, why would I need to see oh yeah, let's put this teddy bear right here. The teddy bear's 3 inches tall. I mean, come on. But it was also cool.
That's a really tiny teddy bear.
what I picked out was a really tiny teddy bear. Like, oh, there's also an R2D2. See, the R2D2 was also like this big. I'm like, hey, there's R2D2 on my desk. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see AR being a more viable option this way.
Absolutely, yeah.
For something like this, definitely. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know why, because Walmart's mask, consumers aren't, the majority of them don't have VR headsets.
Yeah, they won't have a Rift or a Vive or most of those people use Amazon.
Unless Walmart's planning on coming out with their own type of like like the ones we have, the Daydream or the what is it, the gear
Walmart cardboard,
and they just give those out for free. They take a loss on them. I don't know, but
it'd have to be something like Walmart cardboard then.
Yeah, I don't know. The cardboard just. Then again, you go to Walmart. I've seen they have so many. I've seen so many cheap, crappy plastic VR headsets for your phones, out in the wild. It's kind of ridiculous how many there are.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad. But
Supposedly,
I don't know.
the Oculus Go is actually pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. It's Oculus. You know, they're and it's a dedicated device, right?
Yes,
So it's not just like you're using your phone, even though the phone
it
stuff's pretty cool.
it is
It's that
it is
hard.
paired to your phone. That's how it's used. So
Oh, it doesn't have dedicated hardware.
no, you don't put your phone in it, but
Okay.
you use your phone to download the apps and run the stuff.
Oh, that's great.
So it streams from your phone.
Wirelessly or
Yeah,
wired? Huh.
90% sure it's wirelessly.
That's impressive then if it's able to stream wireless stuff to a VR and there's not that much like lag or that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I still think VR is kind of cool and I'm just waiting for, it to be cheaper and, you know, just it to be, a, accepted by society if it ever will be. I mean, I still watch stuff, where, whether it's Sword Art Online or, you know,
I
uh,
just watched that recently.
Ready Play Cool. That stuff. That's what I want.
Yeah, it could get there. It needs time and it needs to be cheaper.
That even had the like, oh, you can buy real stuff, with the buying Black Ops with WoW Gold. Because in the movie, he bought that brand new suit with the.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was in the book or not. I've never read the book.
Um, I want to say yes. He was able to use. I mean, because in that world, everything was used the Oasis bucks or Oasis credits or whatever it was called. Like the entire world ran on that. So
Player One come out before like that started being the thing in real life.
yeah, I have to say I missed the first part of your.
Did Ready Player One the book come out before that started being like a real thing in real life?
Before cryptocurrency. Um,
Well, not just cryptocurrency, but like WoW Gold and stuff like that. I guess.
yeah, I want to say it did. I want to say because Ready Player One came out in 12. So I guess it wasn't before like like Bitcoin, but it was before Bitcoin got big. I'm not hearing a thing you're saying. 2011 when it came out. August 16th, so 7 years from yesterday.
Huh. That's funny. Boy, if we just had a time machine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I every time I look at like Bitcoin price, I'm like, man, if I would have bought like a bunch in college.
Not even a bunch. If you would have just like $100 worth
Yeah, and that would have been a bunch back then.
or $10 worth, $10 worth back then. You would have bought in a pizza. No. Oh, I keep seeing that story pop up every so often. It's the anniversary of the pizza that was bought with such and such bitcoins. It's now worth
The most expensive pizza ever bought. Just it wasn't
like
it wasn't expensive at the time. Just
that's yeah, that's just that's the internet for you. Yeah, it's it's interesting. I want VR to be a thing. A few times I've tried VR out, at PAX and stuff. The real VR.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
pretty impressive.
I've only used it for work reasons, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's really cool. You used it for
Did I
work?
did, did I never talk about that?
I don't think you have.
That I've used the VR for work. I've used it was a Rift, and for like we did 3D models of a bunch of of machines and kind of place them where they're moving in the future of the plant move, and you can walk around in VR to what it
That's
would.
pretty cool.
I and I I learned how to actually set up the VR station at work, and I actually set up for the global CEO of Rolls Royce, like the main big dude. He put the VR system on and did this. Which, like, okay, that was you probably got pretty sick doing that. Got nothing from you.
Yeah, the few times I've used it, it's been really so. But that's it for me, I guess. We can have, I don't know. It's been stressful.
it's
I
gonna
need
make
to
a it's gonna make it fun to edit.
I
Put it
need
that
to
way.
look into why this is happening and maybe I have to fix it. But anyways, be sure there'll be links to the topics we talked about. Just click on 311 and it'll be there. Um there's links to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, all that stuff. Um, also follow us on Twitter at the GeeksFTW. Stuart is at Casual Terror, and I am at Geeky William. And why are you laughing?
Because I can see that you're keeping an eye on your mic
I am.
to make sure it's going through.
I am. I really am. I'm looking at your screen to see if my
Oh, the
line is
bar
moving.
is moving. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good way to tell too.
Uh but yeah, so hopefully next week this issue will be resolved. I don't know how this is gonna sound post. And was kind of is kind it's gonna be tough to listen to get through. But if you did, thank you. We
Yes,
appreciate it.
we thank you for that, and I will try to edit out as much of the issues as possible.
And I guess that's it. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Stop.
It's so weird that it's only a Discord issue.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to uninstall Discord and reinstall it or
That may work. Um, Also, it may be just an issue with video chat, and the audio chat is fine because they are two separate things.
it's not happening to you.
No, it is not. It's only happening to you, which. And I was also doing a brief Google search, and I said known issues: audio cutting out using Xfinity gigabit internet. Well, that's what I have, but my audio is not the one cutting out.
Yeah, and I don't have that. I wish I had that.
It's nice. I just wish I had a computer that could take full advantage of it. Don't yet, but once I get a car, that'll happen. Because that's my next big purchase is I gotta get a new fucking car.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay $1,000 to fix the problem I have with my car now.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Heck, you could get a used car for that much.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Although it won't be a $1,000 car. No. But I'm getting my first loan. Yay! Never had to get a loan before. I can't hear you.
Yeah. I have a loan. It was my mom's loan, and I have to pay.
And you're gone again.
I don't know why this is happening.
It's so weird.
Like, and it's not like it cut out like it cut out within seconds there.
Yeah.
And then it was lasting like at least 15 minutes and went with no issues. I would say.
I wouldn't say no issues, but not where you had to reset it.
Yeah.
Because there were definitely a couple times where I lost a word or two.
I don't know. I need to figure this out. I really do. I was box and no one was, it didn't seem like there was issues. Nobody was saying, "Oh, we can't hear you. You're cutting out." No, I didn't hear any of that. And it's working on Audacity. So,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's working in Audacity, but it's messing up in Discord, which means it's a Discord issue.
yeah. Which Discord, you're supposed to be good. Like,
Right. We moved from Skype to Discord because Skype was having issues. But I've also heard other people who use Discord for their podcast, and they've had issues with Discord too, but less issues than Skype.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I've seen issues where like it's syncing issues in Discord and all that, but that's just I guess that's just they don't have the settings right.
Maybe.
Where lips aren't matching the sound.
Yeah.
With that in Dropbox.
Okay, I will edit that this weekend. It'll probably take me all weekend to edit, because as long as it takes me to freaking edit these files.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Unless you want to take a shot at editing, but there's some jank at first.
I wouldn't know. Like, maybe
because here's the thing. I actually do record in stereo on all channels. So but it only sets track 1 as in stereo. All the other tracks, even though both channels are recorded, but they're all the rest of them are set to mono. So the very first thing I got to do every time is set okay, this one's the left, this one's the right, this one's the left, this one's the right, this one's the left, this one's the right. And then I usually just get rid of the music track because I don't use that.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't think this will be the episode that I try to do that with. Not that I'm against it, but not this one.
Not this one.
You want to put that?
Oh yes, I will do that right now.
Yeah, and I'll post that up.
Where did I put it? Put it with everything else.
But
okay,
yeah,
it's uploading now.
I was shocked that Realm Royale. You were really into that game.
There was a lot of people who really were, and if you look on their subreddit, people are telling stories like, you know, like, oh, I was so into this game, I loved it at first, but Hi-Rez kept screwing with it. So, and that's the reason why I quit, and the fact that they've been so silent about it since, when they've not been silent in the past.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
They've like everybody on that team has not tweeted a thing since then, except for a fix that never fixed the problem.
I mean, that's what companies their biggest mistake is not communicating. Letting, you know, oh yeah, we're working on this to bring this out to you, know, or anything like that. You know, Bungie messed up and did that. PUBG, they messed up with that a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It's, if you ever do want to play Fortnite, let me know.
The greatest assassin in Realm Royale, Hi-Rez Studios.
It's funny.
Like it's a lot of stuff like that.
There we go.
Oh, I didn't mention during the show the one thing I was actually okay in the patch notes with. The chicken timer got shorter, and they increased the chicken speed to actually be faster than the normal players instead of slower. Like it was like 135 instead of 60% of speed. But I'm also seeing, like, you know, I've been in queue for 10 minutes, no game. It's because nobody's playing it anymore.
There we go. In bonus. Selected.
Oh, I did also. I forgot to say this an analogy, which I thought was great, because of the patch that, you know, it had a lot of the stuff that was in the dreaded Forge patch as this one. You know, Hi-Rez as a kid putting his hand on the stove, going, "Ow, it's hot," but then he puts his hand right back on the stove again. This is exactly. It was a streamer who said that.
Ah, that makes sense.
Like yeah, that's exactly the analogy. Like, it's hot. Eh.
Yeah, and We Happy Few that just launched officially. So
Yeah, that I need to check that what that is now, because I haven't played it since the initial alpha, which apparently it was changed significantly from that. So I have no idea what that game is anymore.
yeah, I remember you were it just came out because there really wasn't much in it.
Yeah, and
But
I've seen a lot of people really liking the game, and I've seen a couple people who don't like it. So
yeah, maybe I'll stream a little of that this weekend. Anyways, I'm gonna let you
I'm
go.
gonna go get some food because I'm hungry.
Yeah.